All right, Shalom Akim. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and will, and much peace, safety, and blessings to the hopefully elect throughout the four winds, pushing the truth and sincerity and diligence. All right, as brother Lord Yah from the Great Millstone, Lake Charles, Louisiana, camp coming back again with another quick lesson, and as always, Lord will it be edifying to the elect. All right, so I basically just want to go into the topic of what, man. We're going through the process of the domino effect. All right, because hey, you had the first one to come up on the scene. All right, and set the way. All right, was who? John the Baptist. All right, and what was reincarnated into who? Abba Bivens. You see, and then what about after that? You see, Yahweh Shai had to come. Okay, so that he can basically make the way and be crucified for the elect. All right, to what make that great reconciliation back into the fold. All right, to where what now we're able to call upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, we're now able to make ourselves living sacrifices for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and what also all of our sacrifices that we're bringing forth, they're now being basically accepted. All right, they're now being accepted. All right, and now we can basically stand in our lots. All right, that we had from the beginnings of time, and what be a light unto the nation of Israel, but mainly the elect. All right, so that what they can see that light that we have, and basically what follow after it. All right, and what that's gonna lead unto what to us basically getting to the kingdom. All right, stand on that straight and narrow path. But without further ado, I'll jump right into it. This is Matthew chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, "In those days came John the Baptist preaching in the wilderness, all right, of Judea, and saying, Repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." All right, and this is what the whole duty of man, all right, doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and what basically telling the people to repent. Okay, now we can be able to go out on the highways and hedges and tell the people what repent. All right, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, we're soon gonna receive the promises, the blessings, the covenants that the Lord has promised us from the beginnings of time. All right, so what? We're subject to telling our people to turn away from their wicked doings. All right, and we know that only the elect are gonna hear the voice of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, it says, "For this is he that was spoken of by the prophet Isaiah." All right, going right back to who? Elijah, Salakia, Isaiah. All right, it says, saying, "The voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his path straight." All right, and we're here to what? Set that righteous path straight. Okay, this is John chapter 3 and verse 3. It says, Yahushua answered and said unto him, "Verily, verily, I say unto thee, how can a man be born again? He can, Salaki, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High." All right, going right back to what, man? If you don't repent, okay, if you don't basically wash yourselves from those wicked doings like we're telling you people to do, all right, you're not going to see the kingdom. All right, you're going to be put to death on this side, and then you're actually going to reap the benefits when you come back, all right, through the loins of the elect men. All right, it says, "I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High." It says, Nicodemus said unto him, "How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born?" All right, and we know clearly that's impossible. All right, so what? It was a different saying, or what? It was spoken in a parable form, all right, to what? To show them exactly how you have to be born again. All right, continuing on, this is verse 5. It says, Yahushua answered, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a man be born of the water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High." See, so you have to be what? Washed by that water, all right? You have to be washed by the water of the word, all right, in order to be cleansed. All right, going right back to the book of Ephesians. It says, "That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. Marvel not that I say unto thee, ye must be born again." You know, so, hey, man, don't basically get tied up in a knot when the Lord basically made this statement, all right? Don't let it basically go over your head. He's telling you that you need to wash yourself by the word, all right? Conduct yourself as an Israelite man, all right? Be transformed and converted into that new creature. You see? You have to be basically converted All right, being made new, putting all those the old things that you used to do, man, put that a far way off. And what, man, don't resurrect those things, because death is gonna be the ending of it. All right. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 17. It says, therefore, if any man be in Hamashiach, he is a new creature. Why? Because all your old ways and the things you were accustomed to doing, hey man, that's not dwelling with Yahweh Shai is not going to dwell with you, you know, if you're being partakers of those things. All right. It'll tell you that what the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is not going to basically be imparted unto a malicious soul. All right. We know that the Lord is not going to dwell in a filthy or unclean temple. All right. And we are those temples that Yahweh Shem Yahushua chose to dwell therein. All right. It says old things are passed away. All right. That's supposed to be dead and mainly put behind you. All right. You shouldn't be turning around and grabbing anything that you put off. All right. That you're supposed to put off. All right. It says, behold, all things are become new. So you don't put just certain things off. You see, it says all things are become new. All right. And that's what makes you a new creature. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 3, going right back to the point, expounding on what Isaiah basically saying this, because he knew that John the Baptist was going to have to come on the scene and prepare the way for Yahweh Shai. All right. It says the voice of him that cried in the wilderness. All right. If you are in the wilderness, you have nowhere to go. It's no appointed direction. All right. So you're just constantly there, and what? You need someone to rescue you. OK. It says, prepare ye the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Make straight in the desert a highway for our power. All right. Every valley shall be exalted. All right. A valley is real deep. All right. Or lowly. All right. And that's going into what the transition of the men and ultimately the nation of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, and every mountain and hill shall be made low. All right. Going into these heathens. All right. Because what, they're caught up with pride. Okay. And ultimately salvation isn't up to them. You see, and that's why the scriptures tell you that what real quick, it says that Matthew 3 and 2, and saying, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, it wasn't speaking to the mountains, to the ones that are already hit, basically synonymous to being hills. You see, because what, they're gonna be made low. So if you are already exalted and set on high, why do you have to call upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua? All right, why do you need salvation? All right, so that goes to show you that it is speaking of a people. All right, it says, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough places plain. All right, the rough places are going to be made plain. Okay, Israel not going to be that stiff-necked children or people forever. All right, by way of what, having the elect risen up, because the elect's rough places have been made plain. All right, through what, purification. All right, the heating stages of when we were basically brought forth in this truth. All right, the fire of what, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding got all of those impurities out of us. All right, and that's how what, the rough places that we had, all those impurities that we had, they were made plain. All right, it's in Psalms chapter 85 and verse 8. It says, I will hear what the Most High, Salaki, I will hear what God, the Most High Yahweh, will speak. For he will speak peace unto his people. All right. And what, when you hear that voice, you know it's clear as day. All right. It says he will speak peace unto his people. What's peace? Hey, the glory, the covenants, the promises. All right. Knowing that we have a kingdom coming, even having what, our elders and apostles from great millstone on down, you know, all the way up to what, Abba Bivens. All right. Hey, when he said, well, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, that's peace unto our people. All right. Because what, now we have something to look forward to. All right. It says, and to his saints, but let them not turn again to folly. Why? Because that old man has been put off. Okay. So don't return to that vomit. All right. It says, surely his salvation is nigh them that fear him. And if you fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to easily do the will. All right. You're going to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says that glory may dwell in our land. You see, righteousness is going to overflow our land once what, the elect is sealed, and we'll put back into the land that the Lord promises us. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 3 and 20. It says, surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so have ye dealt treacherously with me, O house of Israel. You see, and the Lord compares our nation to a woman. All right, said the Most High Yahweh. It says, a voice was heard upon the high places, weeping and supplications of the children of Israel, for they have perverted their way, and they have forgotten the Most High Yahweh their power. But what? Even through all of that, the Lord said, what? Return, ye backslided children. Meaning what? Repent. Okay? Stop going the opposite way and turn directly to me so that what? You can follow me. All right? And the Lord is going to give you what? The blessings, the covenants, the promises, everything that he made an oath to us with. All right? It says, behold, we come unto thee, for thou art the Most High Yahweh our power. All right? Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills. You see, in vain it is hoped for from the hills, because they're already set on high. All right? It says, in the multitude of mountains. Truly in the Lord our God is the salvation of Israel. So only the nation of Israel, and mainly what the elect, is going to be delivered up out of here. All right? Along with the 1/3 women and children. You see? Only is the man truly in the Most High Yahweh our power is the salvation of Israel. Speaking to you so-called Negroes and Negroes, Latinos, and Natives. All right, but what, man? You people actually have to turn away and put off that old man first. All right, let the Lord make your rough places plain. You see, this is Psalms chapter 19 in verse 7. It says, the law of the Most High Yahweh is perfect. All right, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. All right, because what, by you being governed by the righteous ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're gonna continuously what, stay on that straight and narrow path. All right, and what, it ultimately makes you that new creature. All right, you're governing yourselves different. You don't have the same dietary law that you used to. All right, you're not being amongst the old people that you used to, because you know that what, they're conducting themselves like 2/3. All right, it says the testimony of the Most High Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple. You see, so all the hard things that these people would seek out to find and have the most wisdom, what, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua has made that simple unto us. All right, to where we can understand the breakdowns in Daniel, the breakdowns in John 3:16. All right, going into the hell doctrines. All right, we can break those things down with ease, because what, to us, our rough places have been made plain. You see. And what, Yahweh Shem Yahushua has made wise the simple. All right, so it's now simple unto us. All right, the meats of this world will basically be the milk unto us. You see, if that. But this is Matthew chapter 5 and verse 14. It says, "Ye are the light of the world." Salakia. It says Matthew 5 and 14. Ye are the light of the world. All right, we are light to what? The world of Israel. All right. It says a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. All right. We are made a spectacle unto the world. All right. The way we govern ourselves, and ultimately we're putting off light. Okay. To show these people in the darkness the right way to conduct themselves. All right. But what? They despise the light. It says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel. Why? Because if you put it on the bushel, you're hiding that light. You basically have your light or your talents into a napkin. All right, no one can see it, meaning no one can learn from it. No one can basically apply what you're showing them. All right, or even ask questions and what, have their deeds be reproved. All right, because it says what, you're hiding it. It says, and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and give it light unto all that are in the house. All right, so we're subject to giving all this light to everyone that's in the house. All right, so that what, they can make that righteous turn, okay, and basically be glorified by Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. All right, because ultimately it's of the Lord that worketh within us. All right, we're not doing nothing according to our own will. It says, let your light shine so before men, that they may see your good works. All right, your good works, the acceptable works, Salakia. You see, works that's going to be accepted by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, it says, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. You see, So it's not of our will. We're only doing exactly what the Lord commanded us to do. All right. Hey, point blank period. This was just a straight to the point video. You see, and Lord willing be edifying to the elect. But yeah, man, we're going through that great domino effect process. All right. We had our elders and apostles before us. All right. And they set the way for us. And we're subject to setting the way to the rest of the elect that's going to come after us in this thing. You see? What setting and being a great example to the flock of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and what, man, we're testimonies of what? Man, we're living everything that was written throughout the scriptures. You see? But with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone and rule well. And was peace, safety, and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four winds, pushing the truth and sincerity and diligence. Till next time, shalom.